So welcome back to another Surah by series. This is part 46, Surah Al Ahqaf. The wind-curved sandhills. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to my brothers and my sisters. Have you ever visited a desert tourist spot and see those sand dunes? They look calm until a gust of wind hits and suddenly your shoes, phone, and patience are buried alive. Those curved dunes that shift with the wind are exactly what Ahqaf means. The wind-carved sandhills where the ancient tribe of Ad once lived. They thought their city would last forever, but Allah's wind had other plans. So it's the 46th chapter of the Quran. It was revealed in Mecca. It has 35 verses. Closes the powerful Ha-Mim series, a string of surahs that emphasizing revelation, accountability, and the rise and fall of nations. This chapter focuses on the decline of arrogant civilizations, especially Ad, the truth of revelation, the filial gratitude and patience, and the unseen believers, the jinn, who accepted Islam. It's a chapter that says, don't be fooled by strength or numbers. Truth always survives through the storm. So the Quran, truth from the Lord of the worlds, this is talked about in verses 1 through 9. So this book is revealed from Allah, the Mighty, the Wise. The disbelievers accuse the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, of inventing the Quran, but Allah answers decisively, this is the same message given to the prophets before. So every time the truth is revealed, skeptics label it man-made. Whether it's revelation or morality, yet divine truth keeps resurfacing, unchanged and undefeated. So in verses 3 through 6 talks about the signs of Allah in His creation. Allah points to the heavens and earth and human creation as signs of purpose. And we did not create the heavens and the earth and all in between them except in truth and for an appointed term. In other words, nothing in life is random. Everything is on a countdown. Modern science can measure time, but only revelation tells us what the countdown is for. So in verses 21 through 28 talks about the story of Ad and the prophet Hud, peace be upon him. The people of Ad lived in Ahqaf, massive sand valleys in southern Arabia. They were strong, technologically advanced for their era, and proud of their mighty buildings. So Prophet Hud alayhi salam, or peace be upon him, warned them, worship Allah alone. They mocked him, who's stronger than us. Then Allah sent a fierce wind, cold, roaring, and relentless, that erased them from history. So we build skyscrapers, rockets, and digital empires, yet a single virus, storm, or earthquake can humble the world overnight. So this surah reminds us that human progress without gratitude breeds destruction. So in verses 15 through 17, the command to honor the parents. So we have enjoined upon man to be good to his parents. His mother carried him with hardship and gave birth to him with hardship, until when he reaches 40 years. He says, my Lord, enable me to be grateful for you, for your favor, and that of my parents. At the heart of this surah is a tender, personal lesson. All worldly power means nothing if you fail your parents. Gratitude towards them is gratitude towards Allah. So for today, in an age that idolizes independence, Islam teaches interdependence. Respect, service, and dua for our parents. So in verses 29 through 32, talks about the believing jinn. And when we directed to you a group of jinn listening to the Quran, they said, indeed, we have heard a book revealed after Moses, confirming what came before it, and it guides to the truth. Even unseen beings recognized the Quran's truth, while many humans denied it. These jinn returned to warn their own kind, becoming unseen da'is before many humans dared to speak. So, in guidance is about sincerity, not special status, not species or status. The most receptive heart is the one that truly listens. So, verses 33 through 35 talks about the final warning. And they not see that Allah, who created the heavens and the earth and was not worried by their creation, is able to give life to the dead. The surah ends urging patience. Truth will prevail even if rejection is loud. So be patient, O Muhammad, as were those of determination among the messengers. So lessons for our modern age: empires fall, faith endures, and odd to modern superpowers, might never equals right. Honor parents. Gratitude to family reflects gratitude to Allah. And the true listeners change. Even jinn listen sincerely and believe. Are we really listening when we read? So winds of change, global crisis reminds us that no structure, political or digital or economic, is stormproof. Patience is power. Every prophet faced ridicule before victory. Dawah requires the same calm endurance today. So to the Christians and Jews watching this video, the jinn acknowledged the Quran as the continuation of Moses' message, confirming monotheism and not contradicting it. The call to honor parents and to thank the Creator echoes the Ten Commandments. Islam preserves these eternal values. To the atheist and secular thinkers, nature's balance and order in the Ahqaf desert, once thriving and now silent, testify to the moral law in history. Strength without humility leads to extinction, a truth both scientific and spiritual. To the Muslims, keep humility when blessed with success. Remember your parents' dua, and more valuable than any decree or paycheck. Like the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, continue dawah with patience. Storm ends, but the message stays. Power fades, faith remains. Gratitude to parents is worship. Listening with sincerity leads to guidance. Allah's mercy and might operate together. So patience brings victory always. And in my closing reflection, the people of Ad thought their walls could block the wind, but you can't block the command of the one who sends it. Our generation builds invisible empires, online influence, digital wealth, and ego, yet one divine breeze, a single decree can erase it all. So before the next storm, anchor your heart to the oneness of Allah, because sand dunes shift, but the believer who stands firm on this faith never collapses.